So, what is RFID? RFID is short for radio frequency identification and consists of three main components: the tags, the interrogator, and the database. The tags are responsible for containing the information. The interrogator, also known as the reader, reads it. And the database, or the server, acknowledges the tags that was read and, depending on the situation, forwards the information or processes it in a different way. So how does it work? A tag passively waits for a radio frequency sent out by the reader and receives them with an antenna. It then sends back the information stored in the tag, and it's now readable for the reader. The reader then sends the information to the server, and the server processes it as desired. And this technology was also used way back in the Second World War to differentiate friendly and non-friendly aircraft.
RFID, the low frequency. This frequency covers the band of frequencies from 30 kHz to 300 kHz. Usually systems that is operating with RFID systems operate at 125 kHz, even though there are some of the systems with the RFID operating at 134 kHz. The frequency band gives a short range of 10 cm and also has slower read speed than the higher frequencies, but then it is not very sensitive to radio wave interference. HF RFID, high frequency. This frequency covers a band range from 3 MHz to 30 MHz. The most HF RFID systems around the world operate with 13.56 MHz, with read ranges between 10 cm and 1 meter. Usually systems operating with high frequency experience moderate sensitivity to interference. UHF RFID, ultra high frequency. This frequency covers the range of band from 300 MHz to 3 GHz. Usually systems complying with the UHF Gen 2 standard for RFID use the 860 to 960 MHz band. There is some variance in frequency from region to region. As example, the most system in the most countries operating with UHF Gen 2 RFID is using frequencies between 900 and 915 MHz. UHF Gen 2 is the fastest growing segment of the RFID market. The UHF band is 60 times more efficient for RFID operations than the HF band.
An active RFID is a reader which is meant for reading the passive or semi-passive tag. The active RFID can be implemented in a handheld scanner or an attached scanner. A passive RFID is a chip which is waiting for the reader to be scanned. A semi-passive RFID is the same as the passive unit, except that it has its own battery. Therefore, it's also called battery-assisted passive system.